Hello everybody. In my last video I showed you some of the car sharing platforms like Green Wheels and My Wheels in Rotterdam, but while shooting this footage I also noticed the location of the charge port, and the street which I was filming at had street side parking. And I came across a couple of examples that I wanted to show you why I believe that a right-sided charge port in Europe is quite ideal for a number of reasons. And the first one being, obviously, when you're street side parking, then you can just plug it in from the street. So you will see later in the video that there are a couple of cars that, it just seems wrong to have the charge port on the left side, while it's even like sticking out on the road if you plug it in on the left side. So I'll take you with me through the city. I hope you enjoy. Here you see a classic Dutch example of a bakfiets, a bicycle with like a big tub in front of it. The modern ones are also battery powered, so your cycling is supported, so it's not too heavy to pedal it around the city. You see that this guy is actually speeding up quite fast, just because he's probably maxing the motor power. I think they're limited to 25 kilometers. You don't even need to wear a helmet. But yeah, there's also like a rental platform via an app for that. This is another example where a left-sided charge port is not the right side. Because obviously if you are doing road parking like here, this is a mini hybrid, I believe. It has this electric logo there, but it's not yellow. I think the yellow ones, they are purely electric. But the charge port is right here, which is just quite clumsy because you will put the cable over the hood and over the windscreen, and that will just create more scratches. Obviously the GTE, I think this is a, let me check. I'm not really into the hybrids, to be honest. I think it's like a Passat GTE, but anyway, it has like the charge port on the front, which is a bit better. At least you won't scratch the hood in that case. And here we have another example, a left-sided charge port. It looks quite clumsy. It is completely blocking the bike lane. I think that the newer Teslas also have a charge port on the right side, but I'm not exactly sure. That you can also charge AC on the right side, which in this case, yes, would be the right side for a charge port. And another example. At least that one was parked on the curb, so it wouldn't get in the way of the traffic. Usually there's quite big traffic jams at this light, so sometimes the traffic will pile up even until the Tesla, which I showed you before. So this would be a solution for all the hybrids with the charge port on the left, or Teslas or whatever car. Just turn it around on a one-way street, which I think is not really realistic to do it every time, but if it's quiet, I guess you could do it. But I think it's just a matter of time before manufacturers start putting charge port on both sides of the car, which would be really ideal for busy city parking. We are now close to the river Maas, and I found a square for charging, and we have got quite a lot of electric and hybrid cars here. So here with the Nissan Leaf you can see that a front-sided charge port is really useful in an urban environment. And lots of hybrids, some older models as well. Yeah, an I-Pace. Here is a Mazda MX-30 with the suicide doors and a small battery. Quite a nice city car, to be honest. And there, of course, are some dinosaur juice fueled cars to block up this charging spots here. But it's quite busy here. Here we are crossing the Erasmus Bridge, the famous bridge here in Rotterdam, with fantastic views over the river. And here we are at the sort of business part of town, with also some residential flats, one of the highest in the Netherlands, I believe. And here we have a Cupra Born and a couple of hybrids, a Tesla charging. Well, this is not street side parking, this is just basically a parking lot. But here we also have a couple of other electric cars. Tesla Model Y, one from the gemeente, that is like the community. I think the gemeente has only electric cars in their fleet. I see lots of Zoes and Nissan Leafs. But here again we have like a sixth share car, which I think you will be able to book via an app or whatever. And here we have a Tesla Model S. And that's about it for now, I think. It's basically a lovely day here in Rotterdam. I hope this show you a bit about the Dutch infrastructure in charging. And yeah, if you have any more questions, let me know.